All of Suffolk's best parks, museums, landmarks, and local flavor under one roof sounds impossible.
But it's not. In fact, it's been done. And there was even a little room left over, so they packed in the best places in the entire state, and there was still enough space for me and Pat Dowd. Here's this week's postcard from Hampton Roads.
Well, today's postcard from Hampton Roads is some of the most fascinating places to visit in the city of Suffolk, all under one roof. I want to introduce you now to one of Suffolk's most interesting citizens, Harry the Bear. I'm just kidding. I want to introduce you to Kevin Sari with the Suffolk Visitor Center, although Harry's pretty popular all the time, all decked out for this festive time of year. Interesting way for people to be greeted when they come into the Visitor Center. So tell me a little bit about the history of the building.
Sure. The actual building dates back to 1839. It's actually the third courthouse. It was the Nansemond County Courthouse on the site. The first was burnt down by the British in 1779, and they rebuilt that one. Then another fire occurred in 1837 that destroyed the second courthouse. So they got smart and decided to build the courthouse made of brick. And it was used as a courthouse until the 1990s. We moved in about a year ago after an extensive renovation process. We've been here for about a year. We have several galleries here, one being the Dismal Swamp Gallery. The Dismal Swamp is just a short drive from downtown Suffolk. We also have another gallery called the Suffolk Story, that we have historic memorabilia telling the story of Suffolk. We also have another gallery, the Suffolk Raceway exhibit, and being Suffolk the home of Planters Peanut and the birthplace of Mr. Peanut, we have a little Mr. Peanut memorabilia display here as well. Suffolk is full of everything. We have history, we have nature, the Dismal Swamp, we have art, we have several art venues here. We have self-guided walking tour. If people are interested in history, they can take a walking tour of Main Street.
And I noticed that a lot of the information is about Suffolk and points beyond.
Yes, we are a state-certified visitor center, so we not only carry information about Suffolk, Hampton Roads, and other localities in the state.
Now, a lot of folks these days will go online, you know, to plan a trip, and they certainly can. What do you think sometimes is maybe better about coming on in?
We are open 7 days a week, 9 to 5. So, you know, if you are in town, you know, and want something to do, come by the visitor center. One of the advisors can help you. If you are planning to come into Suffolk and want to learn a little bit before you arrive, you can visit our website, suffolk-fun.com.
Okay, but even if you think you've got it all figured out before you arrive, make sure that the Visitor Center is one of your stops as you visit Suffolk, and tell them the Hampton Roadshow sent you.
Then you might stop and decide not to go anywhere else because the Visitor Center is so cool. It's a great space. You know, they renovated but kept a lot of its charm, and all of the big brochure kiosks, they're on wheels. So they push them off to the side, and then you can have a party in there. And they're building a big outdoor pavilion in the back. We saw that under construction. We said, note to selves, postcard in the future.
You don't have to go any further.
We'll put all
postcards.
Thank you. We'll put all the info at thehamptonroadshow.com.